Hello, my name's Tony Powell and I'm going to be leading on the forum Masterclass on self-evaluation and inspection. What we're hoping to do is to support schools to raise standards for pupils, and the way in which we're hoping to do that is by helping you to improve self-evaluation within the school. If you do that, you'll have a much better understanding of your strengths, your areas for development, and you'll be able to address them. We're also hoping that you will get better results in your Ofsted inspections. What I always hope is that a school gets a fair evaluation and a fair grade, one that it can think is accurate. Let me give you just some understanding of my credentials. I'm a teacher, or normally if I'm doing a seminar, I'd say at this point, I used to be a teacher, but I'm better now. But in fact, I am a teacher and I'm proud to be a teacher. And I've taught at many levels, from secondary to undergraduate to postgraduate to senior staff in schools and in local authorities. My background after that was as a local authority advisor, moving from link advisor to senior advisor to principal advisor for standards and effectiveness. Also an Ofsted inspector, threshold assessor, external advisor for head teachers performance management, writing, leading seminars and so on. Something I've worked for over 20 years in advisory services was to support schools to improve self-evaluation and raise standards in that way. And it works, and you know it works. The course is in 6 sessions and it's closely tied to the Ofsted evaluation methodology and the key areas for inspection. So the first one looks at an overview of how Ofsted works, shows you how Ofsted inspectors sum up the judgments in relation to overall effectiveness, and shows you also how you can use that information to construct your own self-evaluation statement. The second session is pupils' achievement, and in that one, part of what we do is go through Raise Online and pick up some really important points on how inspectors use Raise Online and what you need to do in order to drill down into your attainment and progress data. The third session is looking at behaviour and safety. And within that, we'll give you a plan, a step-by-step guide on how to evaluate behaviour and safety in your school and provide that to Ofsted. And those 2 sessions are going to give you an understanding of the outcomes from pupils in your schools. So in session 4, we move on to the quality of teaching. We give you a step-by-step guide to how to evaluate your own teaching in your school using a whole wide range of evidence rather than just relying on lesson observations. Essentially what we'll do is show you how Ofsted inspectors evaluate teaching and the range of evidence that they use. We then move on to session 5 to leadership and management, and analyse leadership and management and all of the various components, because it's highly complex. And I have to say, colleagues, it hasn't been made less complex in the new evaluation schedule. Instead of 9 separate grades, we now have a long list which contains almost all of those previous grades, plus curriculum, plus capacity to improve. So that's that session. And finally, in session 6, it's overall effectiveness, bringing all of those together so you can make an overall judgment on your school. Within that session, we pick up as well spiritual, moral, social and cultural. So you've got lots of checklists and lots of guidance on how you can look at each of those aspects and take them into account in your overall judgment on the school. I also look within there at what's called the logical chain, the step sequence from analysing data through to self-evaluation, school improvement planning, performance management, continuous professional development and improvements in the school. I hope you're interested in the course. I hope you'll sign up for the course. If you want to know more details, the contact details are on the screen now.